cool thing about a Cal 40 is that everybody knows what a Cal 40 is and everybody likes it. It's a little like owning a 1965 Mustang, you know. Everybody likes it and everybody will come up and say, wow, that's cool, give you a thumbs up and all that kind of stuff. And where if you know you had a 2010 Ferrari, people would look at it and admire it, but they wouldn't give you a thumbs up.
There are fast boats and slow boats in this race, and it depends whether it's going to be a slow boat race or a fast boat race. But the boat that won the last 2 times is Sinn Féin, and they are in our class. At least I assume they will be. And I think there are 2 other Cal 40s out there. So there'll be 3 Cal 40s. We rate very closely to them. We hope we're doing a lot of upwind work. We don't want to do a lot of reaching, but it doesn't look like that's the way it's going to be.
One of the things that we're happy about with this old girl is that we are able to go full throttle at all times. We don't have to slow the boat down like some of these big newer designs do, so that they don't break the boat apart. We always test the boat and we push it as hard as we can push it, and so far she stayed together for us. So let's knock on some wood here.
This boat was actually designed as a 2-man boat. It's a schooner rig set up so that none of the sails are really very large. Because this is a schooner though, it's a foresail. They're rating us as a catch because there's no schooner rating anymore. We're in the middle of preparing for the race. There's stuff everywhere. Trying to work on fixing the toilet in there. We had a little geyser problem on the way up here.
So right now we're making some last-minute preparations. We're rebuilding some winches. The winches have been sticking on the way down here, so we're going through the work.
This is a beautiful old lady. She's 63 years old, but she runs like any old wooden ship did in the decades ago, and she's in pretty good shape.
The Newport-Bermuda race is distinguished by the fact that most of our competitors are amateurs, and the crews are made up of friends and family that sail family boats, cruiser racers mostly. Some are higher end than others. Some are really cruising canvas, but that is our core constituent, the people who go to sea for fun. We do make allowances for professionals on board because they're necessary on some boats, and it's a critical part of sailing.
You know, we're pretty normal guys. We don't have a big race boat. We have a nice cruising boat, and but we all race together. We race together a lot, and so we're quite good friends, and I think that's what really makes the trip.
We have a great team. We have a great team. There's no prima donnas on the boat, and we just race really hard. Have a ball racing. We laugh a lot. It's just a really good atmosphere on the boat for racing. It's this very successful atmosphere. It's great.
There's such a diversity of boats here. What would you prefer to go on? One of the big, huge, maxi-like boats, or there's some of the smaller 36-foots? What would best suit your...
I think in principle the small 36-foot boats, in practice the maxi boats.
Good.